Hey guys, what's happening? So as you saw from the title, today I'm going to do a double feature on the house of Dua fragrances. I haven't actually checked anything from this house in a while. I believe it's been 7 or 8 months since I talked about this house. As you know, it's mostly a clone house, aka signature expressions that they do for very popular and famous niche or designer fragrances. But they also have an original line of fragrances that Raza, the perfumer, puts together, which I think is really cool. They have some amazing offerings in this house, but today we're going to be covering 2 signature expressions. One is going to be from the house of Mason Francis Kurkdjian, and the other one is going to be from the house of Xerjoff. So stay right there, let's take it for a test drive. Come on. So as you saw from the title, I wanted to do a double feature in this house. It's been 7, 8 months since I talked about anything from this house. Today we're going to look at 2 signature expressions for 2 amazing niche houses. One is Mason Francis Kurkdjian, and it's called Acqua Bravata, which is all in all a take, if you will, on Acqua Universalis Forte. And the other one we're going to be taking a look at, now mind you, Acqua Universalis Forte from the house of Mason Francis Kurkdjian I do own, so I know exactly what it smells like. I've been wearing this fragrance, and I'm going to give you guys my first take on camera just so we can talk about the introduction of the fragrance and how close it actually comes to the Acqua Universalis Forte that it's trying to emulate. The second fragrance we're talking about today is one from the house of Xerjoff, and it's called Picovaya Dama, which translates to Queen of Spades. Now this particular fragrance is an exclusive to the Russian market. It's only available at duty-free St. Petersburg in Russia, so it's very hard to find, and it's about $7 per mil. So you're looking at $660 to $700 for this particular bottle, and it's so hard to get. I have never smelled this particular fragrance. I'm just curious to see and give you guys my first take on camera on this particular fragrance. My wife and I actually been wearing this for about 2 weeks now. We absolutely love it, but let me not jump ahead here. What we're doing here on camera today is just giving you guys my first take on these 2 fragrances. Let's start with the first one. As we see here on Acqua Bravata, aka Acqua Universalis Forte, it is a thicker glass bottle now. The labels have wrapped around the bottle and really nice labels. I do love the creativity behind these labels. And the cap now is no longer the metal cap, but it's this cubic, almost like a crystal of a cap, but it is plastic. So these are the 2 new changes, or 3 if you will, on the bottles of Dua. I just want to bring that to you guys' attention. The bottles have evolved, which is a plus. Now, as I mentioned before, Picovaya Dama retails for about $660 or $700 American. So by getting this particular fragrance here, Queen of Spades, for about $60 with discount, I think, on the website right now, you're saving a bundle and you're getting to smell something really unique. The other here, Acqua Bravata, which is a take on Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Acqua Universalis Forte, which I do own. Again, I believe it's $55 with the coupon code that they have going right now for a fraction of the price, because I do know that Acqua Universalis Forte sells at Notino.com for $170 for a 2.7 ounce bottle. So big difference in price. So that's one thing that I always like to tell you guys about Dua fragrances. The presentations might not be the best, but the juice itself is really quality. There hasn't been any Dua fragrance that I've tried up to this point that did not give me 9+ hours, 9, 10, 12. Some of these are really beastly. Like I said, I've been wearing both of them. Acqua Bravata is really similar to Acqua Universalis Forte. What I'll do is I'm going to give you guys a quick first impression on my wrist. Sprays are really nice distribution on these. So yeah, you're going to get that citrus, a little bit floral in the heart with the musky dry down that you get with Acqua Universalis Forte. If you do know the fragrance or you want to do a comparison side by side, you will see that this particular fragrance is about 90 or 95% what Acqua Universalis Forte is. So for a fraction of the cost, you could smell essentially like that fragrance. You can get and emulate the same kind of effect that you'd get with that fragrance. So enough of that. I know the fragrance. It's still really warm out in the East Coast, so I'm going to be rocking this still in the warmer months to come. So before we get to the next one, again, with MFK, I get about 8 to 9 hours. Same thing with this one. I get 9 to 10 hours. Actually, I get probably an hour better. This is very concentrated. You can feel when you spray, you'll see a little bit of shiny going on. So it's really highly concentrated. The compounds here are very high. The whole room's taken by this fragrance, and I get 9 to 10 hours with this one right here. So performance not an issue. And again, 3 words to summarize this one: clean, citrus, and androgynous. Anyone can rock this one. So let's talk about the star of the show here. Pico Valle Dama, or Queen of Spades, is an exclusive, very limited, that you can only find in St. Petersburg's airport duty-free shop in Russia. Extremely hard to find. Like I said, I think it retails for $660, close to $700. Here's the graphic Queen of Spades. You have it on the side there. Again, the new cap. Really cool. The spray is great on these. And like I said, I've been rocking this fragrance with my wife for the past 2 weeks now. We do love it, but I'm going to give you guys a first take on this fragrance right now on camera. Okay, so this one here has the wow effect. This fragrance here is something that's unique. It's extremely different and exotic than what's out there today. If you go to a general store, if you go to a niche store, it's going to be very hard to find something that does smell like this one. This one here is very oriental with a nice and smooth floral component to it. It's quite exquisite. This fragrance exudes elegance and sophistication. It's something that you could probably picture a very well-dressed woman or very well-dressed man. This is androgynous. Anyone can rock this one as well. A little bit of a nutty component to it, you know, kind of like Baccarat Rouge 540, but doesn't smell like it, but you're going to get that really elegant and high-class kind of, you know, roasted nuts kind of effect. Really inviting and extremely intriguing as well. Nothing comes to mind as far as what this fragrance smells like, but this fragrance here, if it was widely available in the market today, and if they did a really strong marketing campaign behind this scent, I could see this easily becoming an instant classic and, you know, getting to positions like Coco Mademoiselle or Chanel No. 5. This is how good this fragrance is. So my wife has been wearing this fragrance, and so have I. I've worn this a couple of times to the office. She's been rocking this to work, and basically she told me, when you're done with the review, can I keep the bottle? I said, well, not this one. I'm going to get you another one, or we'll share. Anyway, so she really dug this fragrance, and what she said to me when she wore it for the second time, she said, Max, she's like, this is magical. It's a really magical juice. I get a lot of attention. People ask me what I'm wearing. It's so unique. Again, very intriguing, and it has that little mysteriousness going on, and it's something that you cannot find easily out there. It's not a scent that it's like any other. Performance is beastly on this. You're going to get 12 plus hours. I'd say do not go more than 2 sprays. You're going to choke everybody, including yourself. This one's beast. It's very strong. It's very pungent. It packs up a punch. All you need is 2 sprays and you're good to go. This all year round. You can wear this in the winter time, in the springtime. Just control the applications and you're good to go. Again, unisex. Anybody can enjoy this. The fragrance dries down to this amazing suede-like leather. Almost has like a roasted quality to it, like I said. Not gourmand, very leathery, like a shaving cream soapiness going on as well. Very clean, very sharp, but also, like I said, very elegant and high class. 3 words to summarize Queen of Spades: it's mysterious, it's luxurious, and it's magical. So as always, in the end of each video, I ask you guys, have you tried any one of these fragrances? Have you tried these 2 particular fragrances from Dua Fragrances? Have you tried Acqua Bravata? Have you tried Queen of Spades? Have you tried the originals? Have you done a side-by-side comparison? I'd love to start a little conversation and read what you guys have to say. Like I said, I've compared Acqua Bravata with Mason Francis Kurkdjian Acqua Universalis Forte. It's almost 95% right there. I get maybe an hour more longevity with this one. Projection is kind of like a little bit stronger with this one, but it's almost neck and neck. As far as Pico Valle Dama, I have nothing to compare it against because I have never smelled the actual original Pico Valle Dama from Xerjoff. Again, it's very hard to find, but from what I smell here, it's magical. It's really incredible. The juice is so amazing. It's so unique and so pleasant. But if you guys have tried Pico Valle Dama, if my friends from Russia out there, anyone that is watching this video has tried Pico Valle Dama, please give me your feedback, and if you can, maybe get a hold of this fragrance and compare them side by side. That's all I have for you today on these 2 fragrances, or the double feature of Dua Fragrances. Click the like button, subscribe and share. Stay tuned for a lot more. Enable notifications so you guys never miss out a video that I put out on this channel, which is quite often, and I'll see you in the next time. Keep on spraying.